They're gonna be about 16 inches apart, each of them. So 8 ribs are gonna make a unit that's 120 inches wide. So 10 feet divided by 8 ribs ends up to 15 and something exactly in between them. And I could have done it to where it's like the house studs, like center to center, 16 inches, but it's not a house. And I wanted it to have it exactly 10 feet. That was my main concern, rather than having it 16 inches apart, center to center on the studs. Because these ribs are gonna be basically like the studs in a house. This in the model is a little bit over 2 inches. It's made proportionally smaller, 4 times smaller than the actual piece. So the distance in the built unit is going to be in between the ribs or the studs, 15.4 inches, I think. And then why I want to make them go or stay as precise or true to the initial shape as possible is because once all the ribs are done, these are the cross members. And each of them is 10 feet long. And it has 8 points of contact with the ribs. So the ribs are gonna have to go just like this. So they're designed and cut to fit exactly. This is easy to do because it's 3/4 of an inch and it's about, what, 24 inches long. But we're gonna be playing with 10 feet long pieces, 1.5 inches thick, trying to join 8 giant ribs, like 32 feet. What we have here, it's almost 8 feet wide, right? In reality, it's 32 feet. So that's why I wanna make sure that they're as precise as possible to make our life as easy as possible. Even though it's not gonna be easy. To lift those up, when I built this, I put 1 rib vertical held with 2 cross members. And then I continued adding multiple ribs. You're like, oh, that's gonna be easy. These are the redo ones. Okay. And I did them with whatever material I had in the shop. So there's a problem. Not problem, but they're slightly. So whichever ones we're gonna build with these, they should have all 4 corners like this. So don't mix the darker ones with the lighter. Let's see. Okay. So like this. Look at it holding. And you can pull the whole thing by pulling on one side because they're dovetail. Jeez Louise! We're gonna make ribs first, secure them all, and then lift each rib, hold it with the forklift, and put the cross members. And done. I was able to do the model yesterday in 2 hours. Like 2 hours and 10 minutes it took me to do that. So we'll see now. Actually, no, 2 hours and 10 minutes to put the ribs together. So maybe more than half a day with the real ones because it's going to take longer. They're much larger. Huh? More. That's it. Come on, man. Like that's how tight it is. Woo! This is big. This is big. What I'm thinking is, before we put it together, we're gonna put PL on both edges on the inside. PL adhesive, it's a construction adhesive. And it's a polyurethane. I don't know exactly what the L stands for. But it's a construction adhesive that I've always used, especially when I'm using construction lumber. Because we're screwing these together. They're dovetail and screwed, but just for added strength and stability, I said I'll add the PL, which has been proven for me by myself to work. And then just one screw through here, one screw through here.
2.5?
It's gonna 3 inch maybe.
3 inch?
Yeah, because I saw that the 3 inch has less thread on the end. There's more like shaft without thread, helping it pull better, closing the gap. I'm hoping. And yeah, if we put them on an angle like this, you will pull this joint from both sides. Yeah. Maybe it's gonna work. Not maybe, for sure it's gonna work. It has to work. Yeah, we'll be done by lunch.
Oh yeah, he'll be done by lunch.